June 11, 1962. 3 men vanish from the most secure prison in America. No one has ever proven they died. No one has ever proven they lived. And in 60 days, after 63 years, the United States government closes the file for good. This is the story of the only successful escape from Alcatraz, and the new evidence that just reopened one of America's oldest questions. Alcatraz Island, San Francisco Bay, surrounded by freezing water, brutal currents, and 1.5 miles of open ocean in every direction. The prison itself was built on a single promise: nobody escapes from here. Not because of the walls, because of the water. By 1962, 3 inmates were about to test that promise. Frank Morris, a career criminal with one of the highest IQ scores ever recorded in the federal prison system, and 2 brothers, John and Clarence Anglin, bank robbers from a family of 14 children, raised dirt poor in rural Florida. All 3 had escaped prison before. All 3 ended up here, in cells stacked side by side, for exactly that reason. For 6 months, they built their way out, using tools no prison should have allowed to exist. A stolen vacuum cleaner motor, rebuilt into a drill, spoons sharpened into chisels. Every night, they carved through the soft concrete around the ventilation grates in their cells, concrete weakened by decades of sea air, hiding the growing holes behind cardboard grates painted to match the wall. Above the cell block, hidden from every guard, they built a workshop most of the prison never knew existed. There, they stole and stitched together over 50 raincoats, gluing the seams with heat from steam pipes into something no one had seen tried before: a full-sized raft and life vests built entirely by hand, in secret, inside the walls of the most secure prison in the country. Their final trick may be the most famous detail of the entire case. Using plaster, flesh-toned paint, and real human hair collected from the prison barber shop, they built 3 lifelike dummy heads and left them in their beds. On the night of June 11th, the men climbed through the holes they'd carved, up through the ventilation system, onto the roof, and disappeared into the dark. The next morning's routine bed check found nothing unusual. The guards walked past 3 sleeping heads. They didn't discover the escape for hours. What followed was one of the largest manhunts in FBI history. Divers searched the bay. Coast Guard boats combed the coastline. Nothing. No bodies, no raft, no trace. In 1979, after 17 years, the FBI officially closed its case, concluding, based on the cold water and the strength of the currents, that all 3 men had almost certainly drowned that night. Case closed. Except it wasn't. The U.S. Marshals Service never accepted that ending and kept the file open, active, for over 60 years. Here's what most retellings of this story leave out, because most of them were made before it happened. In 2025, a newly released book presented testimony from the Anglin family itself, claiming the brothers didn't just survive, but made it to South America, married, raised children, and lived out their lives quietly under new names. That same year, researchers ran a full hydrodynamic simulation of the bay's tides on the exact night of the escape, and found something the original 1979 investigation never accounted for: a specific tidal window right around 11:30 that night, when the currents briefly shifted, carrying anything on the water not out to open sea, but toward Angel Island, less than 2 miles away. Survivable? Not certain, but for the first time, mathematically plausible. The U.S. Marshals Service's case file on Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers remains active until September 2026. After that, unless new evidence changes everything, the file closes permanently. Which means the answer to one of America's oldest true crime mysteries may be decided in the next few months, either by new evidence surfacing or by the government simply deciding, after 64 years, that it's time to stop looking. If they lived, they'd be in their 90s now. If they didn't, 3 concrete graves lie somewhere beneath San Francisco Bay, exactly where no one has ever managed to look.